Hi, Carol. How are you today?
I'm okay. How about you?
I'm doing great. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Under these conditions, it's terribly cold outside, but I appreciate you getting here.
Yes.
Okay, so before we begin our session, I just want to let you know that everything that you say here is confidential, unless I feel that you're a threat to yourself or to others, then I am forced to break that confidentiality. Is that something that you're okay with going forward?
Yes.
Okay, good. So, Carol, what brings you here today?
I was really just tired. I'm tired today. I'm exhausted.
Today you're just exhausted.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me more. What has you feeling exhausted?
I would say it's the first week of the classes that I take, and it's a double, so it goes from 4 to about 10 o'clock. But prior to that, I had to work. I worked all day. I do counseling and work myself. Some of my one particular client is draining. Behavior is very draining. On top of that, I have a business on the side. I have to do some training after here when I get home. See if I can get it in. Tuck my son into bed. Make sure he's covered throughout the night. And wake up and go back to work tomorrow.
So it sounds like you have a busy day.
Yes.
Okay, so you go from work in the morning to school throughout the evening, and then your business that you have at night, and as a mother, the job is never done.
Right.
Right, so you have these feelings of just tired and overwhelmed, especially with one of your clients at work, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. So tell me more about your client at work. Does his behavior sometimes cause you to also become more mentally drained than your normal day?
This particular client is new.
Okay.
I have a caseload of, it ranges anywhere between 4 people and can go up to 7. This one that I feel because the behavior is, I consider it grandiose. I want to say it's borderline, or has borderline tendencies.
Okay.
Can be very draining. I have a different client that has depressive symptoms and is more towards the Igor type. No ideations though, but then it kind of, you have to flip flop between the two. And then I have another client that is very dramatic. It's a whole different ballgame. So this person, how do I word it, is definitely like an actor and can put on a good facade between me and the community. So there's a different range of emotions that you have to juggle at all times. On top of you discharge work in your individual sessions, and then your group sessions you can do between.
So it appears that on your day-to-day work schedule, you are dealing with different clients with different personalities, different emotions and behaviors.
Yes.
You mentioned that you go to school and you have your business. Is that your schedule every single day? Do you go to school every single day, and do you attend to your business every day? I mean, we know as a mom, that's every day, along with your day job.
Right.
But is your your private business and your school something that you do every day as well?
No, so school is just 1 day a week.
Okay.
But again, it's double classes. So that one particular day becomes a long day. It's a long commute back home. My commute's over an hour.
Okay.
So that's a little draining. My business, I try and get to it almost every single day. It becomes challenging when you're trying to grow your own business, and particular agency and product that I'm involved in is challenging. There's a specific market for it.
So it appears that you have a lot of challenges throughout your day, and just trying to balance everything out, making sure that you cover all your corners. And days like today where you go to school all day, you work all day and then you go to school all day, and then go home to your business can also make you feel like you just mentioned, draining.
Yes.
Is there something outside of work and school that you do to help kind of take you away from those draining days and your challenging clients?
Now that you mention it, yes.
Tell me more.
I do mixed martial arts. And I actually entered the 90-day challenge again for the second time. So this is round 2 of the 90-day challenge. So incorporate the 90-day challenge, monitor your food, what you eat, what you cannot eat, exercising, on top of everything I just told you.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So this martial arts, how does it make you feel when you're doing it, when you're participating in your martial arts?
If I could be on the mat 24/7, I would. Love to be on the mat. It's a huge stress reliever.
Okay, so while you're doing martial arts, it helps you cope with your daily challenges that you have.
In a way, yes. You know, you kind of leave everything at the door and you're on the mat and you're focused and you're disciplined because you're doing, you know, ground techniques or you're hitting the bag so hard you forget about everything else.
And how often do you do that?
I was training 2 times per week. Not enough.
Is there any way that you can incorporate maybe more martial arts into it, being that it seems that it's giving you a sense of relief from your day-to-day challenges?
I would love to, but it becomes a financial dilemma. My son also does it, so we both do mixed martial arts. He does 3 classes per week, I do 2. So in order to increase it, it had to go up in price. Paying for that as a single mom becomes more challenging.
So from today's session, I'm getting that you have a busy schedule from work to school to your child and to your own personal business, which you are trying to grow. But you also have some days where you are participating in martial arts, which helps you relieve some of these tensions and stress that you have on a day-to-day. I know that, like you mentioned, it's a financial burden if you wanted to do more days. Perhaps maybe you can, I can help you find maybe some martial arts that you can probably do at home with your son, aside from when you go to the gym, to just probably help on those days that you are home with him, or maybe that you have the time, maybe a free time a little bit when you get home, just to help relieve some of the stress that you might have had throughout the day where you couldn't have made it to the gym.
Fair enough.
Does that sound okay?
It's worth trying.
Okay, awesome. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do my research on my end, and also if you get a chance, I know your schedule is a little busy and hectic, but when you do have that free moment to probably, you know, look into some things that you might be able to do at home with your child, and might help relieve some of the stress that you've been talking about.
Okay.
Does that sound good?
Sounds fair.
Okay, great. So it was great seeing you today,
You
and
too.
I look forward to seeing you in our next session.
Likewise.
Have a good night.